All right, so it's been about a week since I got been a week and a half since I got the Canoe. And here's Ivy. She's not a fan, but she doesn't like being in the car either. I mean, she just doesn't like, anything to do with any of this. But as you can see, we're moving, tracking right along. And I am not paddling. There's the paddles. I actually got the seat back. There's Angel. Hey, buddy. I think he's been picking on himself because of mosquitoes. We've had a horrible number of mosquitoes lately. So I'm thinking that because he has so few feathers, the mosquitoes might be biting him. And then he chews on it to get the itch and ends up bleeding. It took me a while to think that I'd figured that out, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. We're going to see, because the mosquitoes have been fading over the last couple of days. It's been windier and kind of cold. You stay in the boat. But here, I'll show you what happened here. There you go. This is actually the battery from my sailboat, the starter battery, because I don't want to deal with the lithium battery, but if I can afford it, I will buy myself a new lithium battery for this thing. But this thing gets this thing will make me haul. I mean, really haul. Here you go. Now I don't have to paddle, so no water in the boat, because the paddles like getting water in the boat constantly. But this right here is setting 4. We're cruising along at setting 4. There's a little bit of a wake. It'll go to 5. So here's 5. And with this 100 amp hour deep cycle battery that I have in my sailboat, this will run at this speed for 2 hours. If I did a lithium iron phosphate 315 amp, 300 or 320 amp, so go to SOC where it's 280 amp hours, that's the equivalent to having 7 of these batteries. And I've also discovered that if it's just me in the boat, like right now, my bow is pretty much completely out of the water, and that's where I don't know what that little sidewalk is, but I stop over there whenever I can. It's where I've buried Grady. With a 314 amp hour, I'd get 14 hours of running at this speed before it would stop, before I'd run out of battery power. And so, pretty cool. I could make it all the way to, into Alameda Channel doing this. Go all the way over to Angel Island in this canoe. But this thing's going to be awesome for fishing. Need to get a new one of these stickers, because this one doesn't start until 16 inches right there and goes to 41 inches over here. Some fishing pole mounts. There's a guy online that built a bar that goes across here, so you have a table, and then you have canoe, or he does pontoon coolers. You get a couple of coolers, put them in there, and get further stabilization, while you can also store your food and drinks and fish you catch. And then have a table here where Ivy is, instead of a plastic seat. So, yep, I'm pretty tickled. I think I'm going to sell my kayak, because I don't like paddling the kayak. When I bought it, a Hobie with a pedal drive cost like $3,000, and I've been seeing them nowadays for about $1,200, which is about what I paid for the kayak. So I'll probably sell the kayak, and then I've got a couple of Lumar 40 winches, self-tailing winches that one of my old tenant, one of the tenants in the marina gave me. It's a pair of them, and I can sell those for $1,400. And so with the 2 of those, I'll have enough money to pay for trucking school outright. And I really want to do that. I want to be able to pay for trucking school completely out of pocket, not be tied to one trucking company, or if I were to go to sorry, covering up the camera, it's because I have to be on the other hand. If I go to Night Trucking or Swift, and they put me through training, they make me go to like Arizona for the training, so I have to have somewhere for the dog and the bird to be, and then they'll charge me $5,000 for the training, and then I'll be on the line for about $2,500 for a month of staying in a hotel room in Arizona. And so the total ends up being really close to about $3,000, or $5,000, $8,000 total. $5,000 plus $3,000, $8,000 total to go to school, and then they just pull it out of your wages when you complete a 1-year contract working for that company. I don't really want to be tied to one of those companies or owe them $8,000. It just doesn't sound like the right thing. So my thought has become that I should go to a different trucking school. Well, there's one over here in Hayward, which is on the Oakland side of the bridge. So on the other side of that bridge, on the east side of San Francisco Bay. And if I go to that school, it's $2,350 for cash price. I can keep staying on my boat when I'm going to classes. They have the trucks there. I can do that. It might even be cheaper if I already have my permit. We're going to see about that. But $2,300 to go to school, and I'm not tied to anybody. That's less than just the hotel room for the school. So that's my plan. I sell the kayak. I sell those 2 winches. I can buy new winches when I'm making, $7,000 a month driving a truck. And when I get back to the boat next year, I can buy a Hobie pedal drive kayak. Then I don't need a paddle, and I think that's the way to go. I think that's the prime method. So that's pretty much my plan. So there you go. This guy's funny. He was on this sailboat. He has this golden retriever, and the golden retriever jumped off the boat and went to the beach. Now he won't let him catch the dog. The dog's running away from him. So he was pulling up anchor, and the dog took off and went to the beach. Yeah. Yeah, he wants my help.